Please welcome Omer Bar-Yohay, who is the co-founder and CEO of Eviation from Israel.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having us. At Eviation Aircraft, we're building the tools that will change the way all of us move. That's a bold statement, and it needs some perspective. So let's do a perspective. We've been walking since ages at 2.5 miles per hour on average, and that gave us the size of a city center. For 5,000 years, we have horses, and we've done 4 times as fast, roughly 10 miles per hour, and we got the distance between Paris and the nearest village. And then Ford and Benz came along, gave us the car, but then they gave us traffic, and they gave us the suburbs, which we all know very well. Is this it? Is this the last 4-time paradigm shift? We think not, but we think to get there, we need to redefine the highway. We need to look again at the regional distance. Well, you're all here, so you traveled through California at least once, right? How fun was that? Not so much. We want to fix this with this. This is the Eviation Alice. It's a fully electric aircraft. It takes anywhere between 6 and 9 passengers, a distance of up to 650 miles, and it does so at 240 knots. That's roughly 280 miles per hour. And we think that this changes everything. This aircraft fits right in the middle between the helicopter market, now being disrupted by this eVTOL effort that's happening all over, and the 2030 aircraft that we want to see, the more electric 737s and A320s of the world. We sit right there in the middle, but we're talking about a market today in the US alone of this 100 to 650 mile range of $1 trillion that goes today to the GMs and the ExxonMobils and the British Petroleum and the car markets. If we can fly, that means Martha's Vineyard to Boston in 33 minutes. That means Silicon Valley to San Diego in 2 hours. Here it is. Think of taking a system that takes you on demand when you want to go. It takes you from the nearest airstrip next to you, and there are 20,000 airstrips where our airplanes can land in the US alone. And it takes you there for the price of a bus ticket. Yes, it is that cheap. Think in a way of what happens when Uber meets Tesla in the sky. I know some of you are thinking, yeah, well, obnoxious management goes to Mars. No, no, no. I'm talking about the actual services, which are really good, right? We made it electric from the ground up. This was built to be electric. We took the best energy density batteries out there. We put them in this all-composite, state-of-the-art material design because this is the only way to build it. This is why it's possible now. And yes, of course, we made it autonomous. We come from Israel. It's a drone country, basically. So what we say is that this uniquely designed aircraft will be extremely easy to fly because it's autonomous. I'm not asking you just yet to go in a cockpit, go in a cabin, look left and see no one there. But I'm saying it's going to be very, very easy to learn how to fly this. How close are we? Whoop. Guys, very close. We took the Magnificent 7 you just saw. We're building pieces as we speak. And what you see here is actually the wingtip propeller on the flying subscale model we presented at the last Paris Air Show in June. This is what it will look like when it's done by the end of 2018. Now imagine this. You want to go back to San Francisco to have your broccoli pizza, and you take an app that tells you, you know what, you can take a car from here, it will cost a few $100s, you have to sit in the car for 6 hours, or you can take the same car, 15 minutes, to the nearest airstrip. There's going to be a plane waiting there. If you're in a hurry, hop on, you go alone, it's $250. If you don't mind waiting half an hour, we have 2 more guys coming in, and then it's $80. That's how cheap electric can make it, and that's what we're doing. Thank you.
Thank you. Jenny, broccoli pizza?
Aviation is something close to my heart. I used to upgrade fighter jets 20 years ago and design drones. So I grew up on Jacksons, and recently I was looking at going through the movie Blade Runner. And in the movie 1984 version, it says that by 2019, we're going to have autonomous flying cops, cars flying in the air. So, I love to see us really get there 2019. So the question is, though, this is an extremely complicated ecosystem.
Oh.
Talked about, regulation. How are we getting around regulation, number one? And number two, is the 2019 dream realistic? And who are you going to try to displace? Is it Uber of the world? Is it the airline companies? Or is it the car manufacturers?
Okay. Amazing questions, all of them. And I think you're actually asking one. Because the real market barrier for the general aviation market or for anything that flies is actually regulation. And honestly, being an aircraft manufacturer, small one, but still, that's the right way it should be. You don't want these things falling on your head just yet, right? So we are really working on this to survive in the existing regulatory framework. This is a Part 23 aircraft that can be certified in today's regulatory environment using today's technologies. Why? Because we think otherwise we're going to have to wait till 2030. Because you need someone in an office to say, yeah, in my shift, 2 years from retirement, I'm going to have to say yeah to this new technology thing. Well, maybe not. We don't want to be there. So we, as a young startup, we're very, very busy going into all the committees, influencing every piece of regulation that was written in the last 2 years. And we see a lot of tailwind, literally, from the regulators. We see a lot of tailwind from the industry coming together and understanding that this could be a game changer if it goes electric. So we think there is readiness with the regulators to go for Part 23 electric. We know that there is a rewrite that was recently shown of the Part 23. And we know that we can fly this by 2019. Will it be a certified aircraft where you can buy a ticket 2019? I'm afraid not. These things take time, and for a good reason. But 2021, or even very late 2020, if we play our cards right, and maybe one of you guys invest, well, let's see.
All right. Philip.
Yeah, I'm curious more about the competition side. It seems like an enormous market opportunity. It seems like any company in the space would go after this. How do you think about the competition, and where do you get a competitive edge?
First of all, we've been sprinting to get there for the last 2.5 years. And that tiny team that you saw, the Magnificent Seven, the guys and well, she's not a girl anymore, but the guys and the female engineer that were part of making this happen are extremely fast in iterating. And actually, one of the most amazing things that we found is that being a very, very conservative sector, we were the first ones to actually build something from the ground up to be electric and to do a real life job. If you will, it's the comparison between the Tesla Roadster that was a conversion and the Tesla Model S that was built to really reap all the benefits of electric propulsion. We've done this from day one because we thought there is no other way to really hit the targets of distance and speed and so on. So in a way, it kind of put us ahead of the curve. We see a lot of competition coming out of the woodwork right now. Part of it is because of the change of regulation. We believe the best way to be first to market is to run fast. So that's what we do.
Chip, we just have a quick second for a comment or a question from you.
Well, as somebody who flies a lot of short-haul flights, I think this is amazing. And I love the sustainability story with it, too. The fact that it's electric, it's a real game changer. I agree. I think the regulatory environment and the competitive environment, or who's going to buy you, may be the other way to look at it. You know, is Boeing going to buy you guys?
Well, wait and see.
Thank you, Omer.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
All right. And want to do it together?
All right.
All right. And the audience favorite is
Aviation.
Aviation. Come to. You have 5 seconds to make an acceptance speech.
That was great. Thanks.
Okay, 15 seconds. All right.
Thank you so much. This is a very, very significant platform for us to make this happen. So as far as I'm concerned, anyone who clicked 5 or didn't is part of this. So thank you.
All right, and congratulations to you. You're going to be profiled in the D.live special report in the paper on October 24th. And make sure you stop by tomorrow. What time will this be? Tomorrow, all day. You guys will all be demonstrating your products, and I think a lot of people here would love to get a look at that. So thank you all.
Thank you.
You flying everybody up for broccoli pizza?
No, we have to, apparently. Thank you.
All right, let's give all of our groups another round of applause. Thank you and congratulations to everyone.